Willkommen, mein Freund.
All
Wie
spectators in the
geht's?
lobby.
Yes, indeed. Right. So I need to go copy that link and pop it into F1 TV, even though I can't do the everyone ping because someone's already done it.
I always try to do it first.
Yes.
Superior streaming platform.
Unfortunately, it's because I'm too busy doing the briefing, you know, and trying to get everyone to be nice to each other and behave.
And I'm just here sitting there for half an hour
You're
waiting
just
to press the
waiting.
enter button to send.
Yeah, you've already got the message ready to go on the Sunday morning.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh dear me, oh. But anyway, how are you, Crimson?
I am fine, aside from a sore throat from fasting.
Okay.
That's fine.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it would have given you a sore throat. That's interesting.
Well, it's only me. I think I'm a little sick. I don't know. Can't tell.
Okay, no worries.
Like the back, not my throat, but like the part just above.
Yeah, okay.
That part is just like it feels sore, whatnot.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
And is it?
I don't blame what I had before opening my fast. Closing fast, open fast, starting fast. There you go.
Starting fast, yeah.
Yeah, you know how in the mornings we eat before we start fasting.
Yes.
All I had was a can of Coke.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really help, does it?
No.
Yeah. Well.
But anyway, then
talking about fast, shall we talk about some Formula 1 cars? What a segue.
Oh, yeah,
That's a pretty damn good segue, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And a pretty good time. We got some cars starting to come out of the pit lane. The Red Bull crew jumping off the car from the jacks.
Yes,
the McLaren also coming out.
So
both the McLarens coming out.
Yep. Hopefully we can see a good performance from the McLarens again today. I think they did quite well previously, if I remember correctly.
I think they did. I didn't think they did too. Oh, that's a spin into the wall for Antboy Bubble out of the pits, keeping his wing there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it's
okay.
damaged though. And
he has, a bit of a half spin out of the pits there. So, yep, he's okay. He's just got cold tires. Oh, and Switzerland! No, Switzerland and Antboy is around again. Yeah, that is a wrecked wing. He's gonna need to make his way back to the pits. Switzerland, I think, is struggling too. He has lost some wing as well. Okay, so yeah, not a great start for the McLaren drivers, unfortunately.
The McLaren team principal cursing the
We need a red flag.
No,
we need a red
one as well.
What's up?
Reset his hat. He's reset the track there.
The assists are all turned off. Like
are they?
Traction control turned off.
Oh.
We need a red flag.
Yeah, no problem. Yep, we're gonna red flag the session then.
Red flag. Okay, red flag.
Yep. Let's get everyone to retire. Guys, we need to red flag. The assists are all turned off.
We need to restart.
Yeah, all assists are forced off.
What? Yeah, we need to restart, man. That's not traction control, you fucking dumbass.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, I was wondering why Spinny McGee there.
Traction control anyway, leave it like that. I like it. No traction, noob.
No traction.
I'm
in favor, let's skip this way.
Everyone was spinning.
Leave it like that.
I
didn't notice. I didn't notice anything.
I did not notice as well.
What happened?
Shorts is just like, wait, why is everyone spinning? This is normal.
No, I'm alone on track. I don't see nobody.
I was thinking to myself, wait.
Yeah, so red flag for everyone.
Red flag and rejoin. Who's making the new session? Dante, you make it.
Wait, there was weather at the start of the race.
Taco, the quali is overcast, and the race was heavy rain to overcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remake the lobby. I'll remake it.
Okay, thank you, Taco.
100% intended April Fool's joke, 100%.
Yeah.
Wow!
Why does it happen when
Dante, you're 2 days late. We should have done it for the D3 lobby.
Wait,
nice try.
It was open the lobby.
Lobby open, join guys, join.
Yes. I'm just checking the weather one more time.
It was two full wet, then one inters light rain, and then overcast.
Yeah, it was like half race rain and half race overcast.
Yeah, so race heavy rain at 0 at 20, and then plus 45 is actually cloud with sun. So light cloud.
Alright,
no, but
so...
I remember exactly how it was. It was.
Mate, I've got it on the screen now. Right now, I'm still in the lobby. I've got it on the screen right now.
It was 2 slots of heavy rain, then
Yes.
1 slot of light rain, then 1 slot of overcast.
No. I've literally got it on the screen.
You're
still.
completely wrong with you fucking Jew.
Yeah, guys, let's forget. Wait, hold up, man.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot.
The rain.
Hold up. Wait a minute. 78, right?
Easy to lose the car. Now it's a short run with DRS down here. Is the stream lagging, guys? Is the FPS even there? You miss that chicane, obviously. You want that big dollop of oversteer. Very nice. Very good stuff right there. As we come down to this... Yes, I am. I'll give you a track guide.
Wow, live
Tell me
track
when
guide.
the lobby's open. We get the hair
Yeah,
in there, second gear.
lobby is open now, so you probably want to join. Do the big join, please.
I do the join, and there we go. That's a lap. So you take the last corner. We will do the join. Who's got it open? You?
Well, you can join on me. Yeah, it's fine.
It's not the best. Yeah, I don't know why I've been having some FPS issues when streaming. It's fine after it's not live, after I've ended the stream, but for some reason it's just I'm losing frames.
Oh,
Let me just check real quick on the It disappeared. Holy shit. Okay. Where is it in tools? No, scene. No, docs. Yes. Okay, we got stats. Oh, wait a minute. Dropped frames. Crikey. That's not exactly great. We'll reset it. Okay, we'll get it from this moment. We'll pop it there. If we go back to here, hit spectate.
Did you remember to feed your computer?
My computer has not been fed.
Oh no!
Why is it dropping frames?
Yeah, see, I don't think your computer's meant to do Ramadan. Oh no! Oh no! I've just said something racist on the internet. Maverick cancelled.
Cancelled.
Yep.
It's sad.
Yep.
If I stop the replay thing, will it work? Will I get frames back? We'll test it just at the start of qualifying. If not, well,
completely garbage relay mode, or have you it actually fixed now so it doesn't do double up on Crimson?
Oh yeah, no, I just had to mute the replay. Okay. That's all I had to do.
Oh, that's all right then. Because last time, jeez, holy crap.
No, I fixed stuff for France anyway, so.
Wow.
It was fine. All I had to was just tab out, go to the replay scene, mute it, and that was fine.
So what are you saying, that I'm just behind the times? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is exactly. No. I've literally fixed it in the same stream.
Oh no.
Anyway.
So, we have then some interesting details about how the race will look. It will be a wet race to start.
Oh, whoa!
Yes, and it is going to be very wet, is the information we are getting. So, yeah.
And overlay.
Going to be a spicy start to the race.
Oh, yeah.
Quality will stay dry, though.
Do I bring up my overlay?
That is une big question.
I completely forgot about that. Should I bring it up? I don't think it captures it properly though. Let me try bringing it up. Bear with me.
So,
SimHub.
Here we go then. A few of the cars leaving the garage. Are you all excited to see the start of Division 2?
Where is SimHub? SimHub don't launch. Inferior. Ah, it's actually not launching. That's cool. I know. We'll leave it at that.
And both McLarens come out in tandem. Hopefully there's slightly less Spinny McGee this time.
Yeah. Hopefully,
I see someone actually going out on, JP and Tixnix both deciding to go out on the mediums for some reason.
It's Switzerland this time taking the grass on the exit of the pit lane.
Yeah.
Rather than oversteering like his teammate did on the last occasion before the red flag.
Yes.
Gotta say, is that too much good for the confidence here?
Yes.
Are the frames there? Is it fine now?
Hopefully we have frames.
I don't think it might have been the replay.
Oh,
is it better or worse? Or is it the same, guys?
I mean, to be quite honest, the YouTube stream is not dropping frames. Just so you know. Hashtag YouTube is better. So, here we go. Carlos then is the first one to cross the line and start a qualifying lap. The Williams driver, just making his way through
it's
the
a bit of a
first
shot
corner
off
now.
there on the back straight. As both the McLarens get very close to each other. For some reason, they're all racing for track position. As Switzerland cuts the final corner there.
Cuts the final corner. I wonder.
It doesn't even get validated.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that should have been this on next lap.
Very lucky to get away with that one then.
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
Oh, yellow flags behind in turn 1. Point K is in the wall. I think there's a Ferrari also stranded there right behind him as he rejoins on the track. It's Alexis, maybe? No, it's JP who's very slow out there. I think the contact with the Racing Point. No rules league race? I don't know. Well, the rules are definitely on because JP has validated his lap, so I'm not quite sure what's happened there. As Carlos Sainz was the first lap on the board at 110.245 for the Williams driver. Obviously, as team principal, I am not proud. You can go faster, probably.
It has big speed. Larry line and 10.1. Diaz 9.7.
Switz bribed Mav, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Switzerland then with the 10-0. Very good lap there.
I think I'll put that one down to cutting the final corner.
Oh yeah, that might actually be a valid point. Yes. So yeah, let's see. That may not stand.
Deeds go faster. 109.454 by about 2/10 from Diaz, nearly 3.
I see a Red Bull driver struggling at the end of the final sector. Yeah, he's facing the wrong direction, but he's underway again now. It's Yupa. With, having lost part of his wing. Just then! Wow, that is a big speedy. Can you remember what the pull time was for D1 yesterday?
A 107.9.
It was 107.9. Yep,
no one's done that even in time trial.
Yeah, that's insane. So, yeah, that's not a bad time from Joshi. It is with presets on. So, let's see, can anyone else get close to it?
Yeah, but honestly, with the presets and setup, honestly, I don't think there's much of a difference. Because honestly, these guys are only 4/10 off my pace, what I did with the setup.
Yeah.
So, not as big of a difference to see 1 or 2 seconds on other tracks.
Yeah.
This one bring it very close.
True, yeah. So, maybe this is one of the ones that aren't as sensitive to those setup changes. Which is interesting. Oh, an Alfa Romeo was just slapped into the wall. That looks like it's Paul Watt. Made a bit of an exit in the first sector.
Yeah, shape wave. Oh, there's a Haas round though.
Haas around as well. Yeah. It seems like quite a lot of drivers are struggling. Almost like we still have the assist turned off. So.
Yeah, and I think there was more contact in the hairpin. I don't know, those yellow flags. Might have just been Alexis moving out of the way for a car ahead, but the car ahead has his lights flashing, so he's probably on a in-lap. It is both of them.
Interesting.
My throat hurts.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers yet to set a lap time. Paul on his way to start his. He's just trying to get. No, he's going to the pit lane. Oh, very zigzaggy there on the way in. Lockwave also peeling into the pit lane. The only car on track right now is Shorts. He's on a hot lap, unfortunately invalidated, driving the Renault today with his optional line through there.
Yeah,
very
I think
favorited by
drivers.
drivers.
Probably on an in lap here.
Yeah, so after our bank lap, we got Just Shay on provisional pole with a very, very solid lap time. Indeed, it's not even close. 5/10 separate him from pole sitter. Diaz in P3, Carlos very close behind in P4, and Larry P5.
So yeah, gonna be quite a lot of time for Dietz to be able to find if he wants to be able to fight for pole. Tixnix and Geppetto are still yet to see what they can do. They could very well be up there in the fight too. So yeah, still all to play for at the moment, but Just Shay sitting up there nice and pretty for now. Geppetto.
JP then, the only driver on the medium compound tires. He's currently on a hot lap. Let's see what time he can do. It looks pretty good. He's just on a 42.3 through the middle sector there. For the mediums, that's not too bad. He's currently sitting in no time. Yellow flags out in sector 1. It's very hairy though on the minimap.
Yeah,
you can see.
Geppetto unfortunately has been blocked on his quali lap. I think it was the Alfa Romeo of Paul Waugh that blocked him there. Just didn't know he was coming up behind him. So yeah, unfortunately, Jupa has needed to abandon that lap. Not great because he still doesn't have a banker in.
Yeah, cutting all the corners. A lot of people taking the optional line there on the in laps and out laps. And the water laps as well. You see Geppetto going through the hairpin here. Paul Waugh is on an out lap as well. Wolfie currently on his lap. We'll ride on board with him and see how he does here in the middle sector. This is a corner where you can get everything very wrong with the exit, picking up grass there. Thankfully, traction control there, aiding Wolfie from spinning out. And through this next corner, we'll just see how much of the track he tries to cut here. He's not aggressive through there at all.
Yeah, probably just thinking to take a bit of a conservative line, get a banker down before he attacks his next quali lap.
Oh, there's a Ferrari there in the wall again. It's one of them at least, trying to get out of the way possibly. It's a very questionable way of getting out of the way.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few drivers struggling to get out of the way of drivers on a hot lap here.
Pixnick stand for his first lap, or that'll go on the board. Let's see what time he does. He actually invalidated there on the final chicane.
Really unfortunate from Tixnix. Yeah, he really could have done with getting a banker on there before his final attack. Woofy though, setting a 109.8 to go 5th.
Yeah, not a bad lap time. That was his first lap on the board. He's still got 8 minutes left on the clock. A big lock up there for Antoka in the middle sector. The second last chicane of the track. Everything's a chicane on this track.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's a big lock up into the hairpin. You can see this exit. It's technically a chicane.
Oh, Geppetto!
To the right.
Goes pole with a 106. 108.6.
That guy has literally just done my lap yesterday, my quali lap.
That is insane. And he's got no setup.
And he's got these guys are built different. I don't know how they do it.
Yep, speedy boy.
Pantoka unable to improve. He does marginally by 300ths of a second, but it's not going to be enough to gain him any positions as he lets an AlphaTauri go through. Shorts 2/10 up as he goes through the final chicane. That's going to be good enough for nothing. It's going to stay P12 there.
Yeah, it doesn't jump him up above Shorts. Switzerland.
Shorts doesn't jump himself above Shorts. Let's go.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not the only one who's screws up commentary.
Wow.
Carlos Sainz though, he's put his car in P3. I think just getting past diesel 109.1.
That's a good lap from Carlos.
These guys are way too quick on the presets. I agree.
Yep. Hashtag ban presets. Full setup only? Question mark.
Oh yeah, of course. Wait, that'll put D1 Travis to shame then.
Oh no.
Oh my god, everyone faster than me. But granted, I only did 1 lap yesterday.
Oh wow.
And a 108.6 for a banker is bloody good.
That's alright, like, yep. You probably could have gained quite a bit just by attacking, so... Yep.
Anyway, Diaz came out of the pit lane, then Switzerland also on an out lap. Sure, so as he put in the pit lane, he's 3/10 up here actually. He's going to continue, he's going to put a second lap on these tyres. DRS open for the short run to the line. And he puts his car P8 for the Grand Prix as it stands.
So yeah, 6/10 improvement there. Doesn't need to worry about tire wear because it will be a wet start to the Grand Prix, so not a problem doing a double.
I am just trying to look at my streaming stats here, and it's not actually falling. No, it's actually just staying at 60 FPS, but for some reason, looking at the stream, it is very jittery.
Oh no!
Through some sections of the track, like through Sector 1, you can see here. I'm looking at my stats. It's all 60. I've missed 10 frames this entire stream out of 51,000. So I don't understand this. Why it's like this.
I assume it's your game output then that's laggy. Do you have
my screen is perfectly fine. Well, my screen's fine. My stats on OBS is saying it's fine. But looking at the preview on OBS, it's jittery through Sector 1. Or whether are shadows.
Interesting.
I think. No, it's not shadows. It's throughout the entire track. I am so confused.
You do a bit
anyway
confused.
Then, Geppetta on an out lap. He's coming here on the back straight. He's going to try an even faster lap time, which if he does, I'm going to cry. We haven't done a track guide yet with one of the D2 drivers on the presets properly, so we'll ride on board with the Red Bull driver as he goes through the final chicane here. Taking that very nicely, not cutting too much of it though, a bit, I wouldn't say conservative because that was aggressive there. Braking just at the end of that tarmac, third gear, second for the rotation for turn 2. As there's a Ferrari there once again on the left hand side, very awkward places to let people go. Into this downhill chicane, the downforce working wonders there for the Red Bull driver. Into the next chicane, he is 800s up on his time, so he's going even quicker somehow. I guess I should retire.
Yep, I agree.
Down the DRS straight into this chicane. How much does he cut off of it? Not too much. I've cut more. These guys obviously running 4-4 wings, so they have quite a balanced setup. 1/10 up, and he's gone deep into the hairpin.
Oh, that's quite wide.
Have lost him a lot of time there. As it goes down the main straight, the longest part of the track, you got a very, very long trek down towards the braking zone with DRS wide open, sticking in 8th gear through the final corner. He's cut a lot of that entry curb, which you can do here. Track limits forgiving at that only point. Wow. And he goes a 108.4. He's 1/10 off my time trial time. What is it?
That is insane. Very good lap from Yupa.
Oh my god, that is... he's going D1. There is no doubt. If he doesn't go D1, I'm gonna cry.
Yes. Yeah, so just have a comment here on the YouTube stream from Kuryanka. Yeah, so my stream here on YouTube obviously is using
nothing about
my setup.
Nothing happening on YouTube.
Yeah, no, everything's happening. See, this is why YouTube is better. The stream is nice and smooth on YouTube. Yeah, so it's the Twitter stream that apparently that's a little bit jittery.
The Twitter stream, yo, we're streaming on Twitter. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait, it's not Twitter? Why? What is it? You? Some other tripe software. Oh, yeah, right now, yeah. No one would know. No one would know that one. So,
of course not.
Let's just not talk about that. YouTube is superior.
Point Casey on in lap, he's in the middle of the track, so I assume so he's going to peel into the pit lane with 1 minute 50 seconds left on the clock. You'd have to say we either have a 1 minute desync or we are getting to the end of the session where everybody's probably gonna not be able to come out for another lap. The only man out on track on a hot lap, Just Jay, D, Shorts who's invalidated. Larry and Toka. Shorts is gonna start his lap in the Renault.
Renault?
The Renault, yes. What if I go into my settings? What if I change in-game? I don't think it's in-game graphics though. See video mode.
Or just
2560 by 1440. It's all fine.
Yeah, just move over to YouTube. I think that is the ultimate in solutions. So yeah.
I just use NVIDIA DL. I'll put the NVIDIA DLSS on. Hopefully I don't have to restart this.
See if that works. So Larry then approaching the second sector line is 1/10 up on his time. It'll gain him a few positions. It is all quite tight in that midfield. A 1/10 improvement would probably put him around P9. 2/10 improvement probably around P7. So let's see what Larry can do in the final sector. Brakes for the chicane.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Dives into last corner and invalidates. Unfortunate for Larry there.
Yeah, Paul, don't rejoin like that. You're gonna give Wolfie a scare there, or you could give us a slip shot on the exit, but he's gonna move out of the way. The clock ticking down to 10 seconds now. Wolfie trying to make it to the line. He is on a hot lap, so he will be fine as long as he doesn't invalidate into this final corner. He does keep it clean right up against the wall of champions there. And qualifying for us on our screen is over. Wolfie puts a P3 on the grid there.
Wow.
Just behind his teammate, Just Jay.
Yeah, good lap from Wolfie to put that in a 109.1.
Yeah, it's a very, very solid time for him, especially since he is the bottom master. That's my guy over there, Snacky. I'm very happy for Wolfie. But I think these guys have just about a minute left on their screens. We'll see on the left-hand side once the checkered flags get put next to the names when the session actually ends.
Paul,
oh, that's a great line there from Larkwave through the final corner.
Wow. Paul,
why would he even do that? Why would he even do that? But there we go. The checkered flag has fallen. The qualifying is over. Diaz on his lap, but he has invalidated Jupetta. He's going to kill himself for some reason.
That's not a good idea. Wolfie thinking he's done the best he can. Paul, this is going to be his one and only lap. He's going to come across the line. He has
his
not
wing
set
as well. He
a lap yet.
Himself.
Paul puts it in P6. JP finishes. So, who else do we have approaching the line? Alexis, then.
It's Antoka, the only driver, and Diaz, but I think they're both invalidated. Yes, they have. Yeah, they have. So, that is quali over and done then. So, yeah, I can't say too surprised that Jupetta is on pole. He is normally quite good under qualifying conditions. Just shit. Then, up there, P2. Wolfie P3. Kirienka says there's no jittering on the OBS, on the Twitch as well. So I don't know, it might just be my OBS preview for some reason.
Maybe, yeah. Damn. Just hoping to get people to move over to YouTube. Ah.
I don't even know how many viewers I've got, because I'm trying to look through my OBS instead of Twitch. But there we have it then. Pole position with an absolutely untouchable time. Jupetta will start on the front row of the grid. Alongside him, Josh Shea in the AlphaTauri. Wolfie, the P2 sitters teammate behind in P3. Alongside him, Carlos Sainz rounds out the second row of the grid. Behind them, we have Dietz, Paulwa, Diaz, Larkwave, Tixnix, Point K, who all will start on the sub-compound tires. Everybody else, they have the choice, free tire choice. Shorts, JP, Larry, Antboy, Switz, Antoka, and Alexis.
Let me just cut across you there, because they will be having a very wet start to the race. So they'll be starting on the wet.
Oh yeah,
hopefully.
we did mention that, didn't we? But is it full wet or?
The weather report. Let me just check with my weather report, man. Yes, it is. It is full wet. So yeah, he is just standing just a few kilometers away from the circuit right now, and we've just got confirmation here in the comm box, and you can see it is very, very wet indeed. So this is going to be a spicy start to this race. Wonder how this is going to shake up the grid. What do you think, Crimson?
Before we talk about the grid, which is absolutely, I mean, those guys put on stonking laps, and we've got quite a shaken up order, honestly. We've got many of the guys who we normally see towards the midfield. Maybe they had a really good stonking lap here, kind of just proving to be a strong suit for them. Such as Wolfie. I know he's not the greatest quali man. He usually puts a P6, P7-ish.
Yeah, yep.
But look at the spectators on the side there under the pit wall. Not even have umbrellas. What is this?
Wow, what even is this? All forgot to bring their
treacherous
umbrellas.
Conditions. Look at the rain on the track. All the standing water being kicked up by those full wet compound tires. Guys, I said this at the start of the stream, and I get that most of you weren't there, probably joined halfway through, but I will not be hydrating. I am fasting. It is the month of Ramadan, so I will not be doing any hydrates. If anything, you can save them for the next 30 days and spam me once Eid comes, and on Eid, I'll do a stream. You can just kill me with water on Eid.
Excellent.
That's a great way to finish Ramadan.
Eid stream, that would be so cool. Yep.
Okay, then opting not to do the formation lap. Let's take a look at tires. Wow, look at that. So interesting. Wets for everybody.
Yes.
Nobody opting for the inters. I know sometimes people think it's around the crossover point when the session starts, so we might have seen an intermediate by one brave soul, but it seems nobody opting for the semi-wet. Semi-wets? Yeah, wets and then extreme wets. That's what they were called. I forgot, yes.
Intermediates and wets?
Intermediates, yeah. No, we call them extreme wets, yes, because we are...
Well, yeah, these are called X-wets, yeah.
X-wets.
X-wets.
What do I have on the replay right now? It's probably Geppetto kill himself. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, no.
But damn, you can... I mean, if I had the graphics on full, you guys would even be seeing these guys on the straights. I'm not going to put it up just in case this just starts jittering again. I don't know if you guys see any jittering, but I do right now on OBS preview. Shut up, Dante. Stop typing the lyrics for the Fortnite Battle Bar song.
So, Crimson, should we do 24-hour Crimson ACC stream on Eid? What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't mind that.
Yes.
Please, we'll leave that talk to after everybody has gone away from the 5 red lights, because everybody is forming up on the grid here now.
Yes, I think this is going to be considerably more important to look at.
Indeed. And okay, yeah, L streamer settings, what the hell? But anyway, the final car taking up their grid slot there in the middle of the grid as we build up to the 5 red lights here for a rain-soaked Canadian Grand Prix. The lights are out and we'll be underway. Our pole sitter gets a very good start, but the AlphaTauri trying to put his nose there on the outside, an even better one for him, but he's going to have to sit behind the two teammates, scrapping it out side by side. Wolfie trying to go as there's contact behind, everybody hitting each other up the arse for some reason. I've got no clue why. There's going to be a change in the lead, maybe. No, 4P2, Just Shay and Carlos Sainz were side by side there briefly as we head down towards the end of Sector 1. It looks like everybody did get away pretty cleanly there. I didn't see any yellow flags deployed or anything at all.
Yeah, I think there was just a major collision between Antboy and Larry. I saw that warning coming up on the screen. Larry also seems to have lost a bit of time there, but other than that, drivers getting away fairly well.
Yeah, and just then, Wolfie making the move on Carlos Sainz, retaking P4 from that Williams. He got a good start down the inside of him. Braking quite early there. Carlos might be a little late. He nearly rear-ended that AlphaTauri driver. Meanwhile, Geppetto is in the lead with just 4/10 behind him. Larkwave making up 3 places on that start. Same for Antboy and Switzerland. So the two McLaren is doing well.
So Larkwave and the two McLarens and Alexis as well, the biggest winners. Everyone else generally holding position apart from Point K and Larry.
Hit the wall, deep.
Losers. Oh no. Hopefully that doesn't result in damage. he looks okay for now. Looks like someone's boxing. Antboy has already boxed. Was that just for wing damage? Or is he going brave?
It is
looks like
a penalty and wing damage.
Yeah, so he is just going for wets. So, yep, that is going to put Antboy quite away behind the field.
Indeed, and with everyone trying to get accustomed to the conditions, Just Shay is looking very favorable in these conditions, though. He's got a great run out of the middle sector chicane, with Geppetto utilizing ERS here to stay ahead. Just Shay a lot braver on the brakes, it seems. He can just go that little bit later, even in that dirty air.
Yeah, he seems to be just have tons of confidence around here. He's crawling all over Geppetto's gearbox.
Yeah, you have to say the ABS assist helping all of these guys out if they are using it. I think Schultz will be the only one. He might have turned it on for the rain.
Potentially.
But it's not a great run out of that corner for Just Shay.
Yeah, so he's lost a little bit of time there, but yet still well within range of being able to attack. Whiffy doing well up in P3. I say that, now he's going to hit the Wall of Champions. No, he's okay for now.
Well,
Whiffy then!
We'll get a
fast lap the Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, he does. So
he's loving these conditions.
Medium traction control ABS, who wouldn't?
Yes, indeed.
But I think he'll just be running behind his teammate. He knows Just Jay will probably have the pace long term over him. It's probably just the slipstream that's helping. Oh, very squirmish out of that downhill chicane was Just Jay. He managed to keep the car in a straight line. Very lucky of him. He's on all the wet parts of the track. He might be at threat from his teammate. Here they go. They might have a switch in position. But no, Wolfie's going to sit behind, not do anything reckless here. We'll get a replay of the race start here.
Whiffy,
as Wolfie goes very far out there.
Yeah, massively deep and cuts the corner.
You can just see everybody piling up in the back there, just hitting the rear end through turn 2.
Suspension cam.
My replay looks worse than what my OBS is showing me.
Oh no.
As I didn't even get the 5 red lights there. Wow, I'm so noob.
Big noob.
Just say Geppetto building out a 1 second gap now here, end of lap 3, starting lap 4. The top 3 starting to run away and make a pack of their own. In the middle, Carlos Sainz
making a move on Carlos. Lockwave down the inside of Carlos. Yeah, Carlos just conceding turn 2.
Oh, it does work.
Oh, Carlos warping out of existence. Yeah, don't know what happened there.
That's really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, it is.
6 positions.
Yeah, he was holding his own in that battle, but yep, for some reason just decided to teleport out of existence. So, yep, not great.
Oh, it's nearly a spin there for JP. I think he did clout the wall there a bit. Struggling with the rear end as Switzerland goes off way wide. There's somebody in the wall. It's Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos. Yep, something's happened
in the very
again.
next section of the track. And does it look like he's got front wing damage? Yes, he's got wing damage.
Freight damage, yep.
It's always lovely to hear. Let's just see how the downforce affects him. The spray absolutely kicking up here. Dante cursed him. Yeah, I mean, Dante did say Carlos for the win.
Point K potentially making a move here on Alexis. Alexis breaking very early. Yep. Point K around the outside. Does he? Is he left the room? He's not. He's squeezed into the wall. But Point K is going to get a good run out of this corner.
Okay, but Carlos Sainz just made a double overtake there with a broken front wing.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm sure he can't complain about that.
But you would have to say he would be boxing maybe. I think he might be able to go on if he wants to, and he will, I think.
Yeah.
He'll probably take these to his pit stop window. I think it'll be around lap 16 or something. He'll probably want to put an undercut to get off of that broken wing.
Yeah, it might be light enough damage that he doesn't need to worry about it right now. It's going to hurt an awful lot in the rain, but it might hurt way more to take a extra pit stop.
Oh, here comes Point K. Looks like he's got a great run there out of turn 2, but you've got to play the smart game here in these treacherous conditions, and he's going to sit behind, not force the error that could result in him breaking his wing as well. There's a carbon fiber flying out. There's Alexis so squirmish. I think Antoka lost his wing there.
Oh, Paul sticking his nose down the inside of Diaz. Diaz not leaving any space to the apex. So that kills off that fight for now. Paul also having a little bit of front wing damage. Fright wing damage. Tixnix then
looks to be really unstable under braking.
Yeah.
He's moving left and right the moment he taps those brakes.
Yeah, interesting.
They both went deep. Point K here is going to get a good run after Alexis going wide. Not being able to put down the power, the traction not there for the race point driver. As Just Shay puts the fastest lap of the race here on the start of lap 6. Point K, can he do anything into the chicane? He's too far back, it seems.
Just Shay is really starting to
Alexis,
pile on the pressure.
Really bad run. Out of the final corner. Are they side by side? Yes, they are. There are cars length in it between the two. Still there, the front wing of the race point on the wet stuff is the Ferrari. There isn't going to be too much traction out there. It's a bit rubbered on the outside as they exit the corner, and the race point does get that move done. The Ferrari's going to fight it back, though.
Yeah, Alexis down the inside. Oh, helicam.
And they're still side by side. They make contact, and the Ferrari is round in the wall.
Oh no. Yeah, that's not great. Does he end up with wing damage? Hopefully not. It is wing damage.
It is wing damage for him. He's really struggling. Corner exit.
That's unfortunate. Larry then going to make the move on Antoka, just behind them. Larry trying to charge back through the
double
field.
lockup.
Ooh. Yeah, Antoka then still using no assists for this race.
I hope the viewers can see through all this spray. Because Larry's on the grass, trying to make a move there on Alexis, a switchback with dirt on the tires of the Mercedes. Can he get the traction down? I don't think it'll be too great.
Ooh. Antoka having a little bit of a moment out of the hairpin. Getting a little bit squirmy on the throttle.
Schultz, meanwhile, holding his ground here, his qualifying position. I believe he qualified P9.
I think he qualified P11, so he's actually gained
P11,
2.
yeah.
Yeah, he has
P11,
actually gained 2. Yep.
So just playing the wise game here, no pun intended from our D3 driver. He's just going to use his experience of driving in this league, driving this game, and just try and keep the car facing in the correct direction.
Yeah, for sure.
Meanwhile, Paul looks to be trying to make a move on Diaz with that broken front wing. Nothing can really stop Paul aside from the Fortnite song. He definitely won't stop for anything. He wants to try and get in front of that Mercedes. He's locking up slightly. One of the few drivers to be not using any ABS assist here.
Doing Daddy Maverick a big proud.
Why are you proud? You use ABS. I don't want to hear that from you. Use it in the dry.
Yeah. But I can use no ABS. And will use no ABS if everyone else goes no ABS. So.
No, you should always be using no ABS. But here comes Paul. A move on Diaz, but closes the door. Does the Mercedes in front of that Alfa Romeo. Wasn't quite alongside him. He had the track position to do so, and he's just doing some hard defending here. You're going to do a bit of work for the AlphaTauri team photos already. Listen in the background. Yes, you can listen to Crimson and Maverick as a podcast.
Ooh!
That is always something interesting, you know, you can bring to a spice in your life.
Yes. Download our podcast on Spotify now.
Yes. I've just made an app right now, guys. It's called Crimson Better Than Mad, the podcast.
Whoa! Whoa, none of that here. Twitch versus YouTube, yes, but no Crimson versus Mav. Because Mav obviously better, so yeah, let's just sweep over that. Paul still on the gearbox of Diaz. Looking like the gaps towards the front here, Crimson, are starting to spread out a bit. Jupetta just stretching his legs out in the lead.
Yeah, you gotta say, Jupetta looking all the more pacier than Just Shay. We know Just Shay's pretty damn quick in the dry. It doesn't seem to be the case in the wet. He's managing to keep pace, though, with the cars behind. So he's kind of in a gray zone, I would say. He's not too quick to catch the car ahead, but he's not slow enough for the car behind to catch him either.
Yeah, for sure. So he's just kind of in that little bit of no man's land. JP then, one of the first drivers to box, getting a 5-second penalty for speeding.
Yeah, not a great thing, obviously. I can speak from an experience. Yesterday, Canada, I had 3 5-second time penalties.
Oof. Massive oof.
Deeds not got a great run through the chicanes. It's oversteer on the exit. Here goes Deeds on the outside here. The Haas trying to employ ERS, but it's not going to be able to do him any good. He's already lost that momentum. On corner exit, bumped in the back by Paulwar as he tries to rejoin the track. The Haas does.
Yeah.
Paulwar probably getting a penalty if he doesn't give her that position by the time Deeds catches up.
It doesn't look like he is, though. Paulwar driving away. So, interestingly, we've got Antoka then on the intermediates. So
we did almost get the podium, Laute, yes.
Yes, so let's just...
Larry looks to be very close. So Alexis, they're going to go at it. Nearly, Alexis putting his car slap bang in the middle, just off the racing line and just on it. So half-half, managed to keep Larry behind, but ever so slightly. That could have ended in absolute tears as Dietz peels into the pit lane here. Wide is the Ferrari into that hairpin, and he's got a dollop of oversteer on the exit. Can the Mercedes make anything of this? No, it looks like he's not had the greatest of traction zones.
Antoka on his inters has spun. Dietz is also trying to put the inters on. Unfortunately, we couldn't get an interval time from Antoka to see if the inters are actually faster. So I'm just going to ride on board here with Dietz. Let's see how he does with the first sector. A lot of drivers now boxing for the inters, trying to go for the risky.
I think it's not for inters. Alexis massively overshooting turn 1 there. He's cut that entire thing and got a 10-second time penalty for it. As a result.
Yikes. Where did he brake? He must have braked at like 3 meters.
Either that or I don't think so, because I think he broke right on time, but I think it's just changing now to intermediate conditions.
Yeah, so potentially just lost a ton of grip.
Yeah, those wets displacing all the water off the racing line. The rain hasn't stopped just yet. I would assume it's just lightened up.
Yeah, so we're still going to be on the inters for a little while yet. So looking like it is just about changeover time, because Dietz did improve in his second sector, but not hugely.
Yeah, and you gotta stay with Lockwave, Paulwar, Diaz, Tixnix all peeling into the pit lane. It is time for Inters. The leaders playing it safe, both Wolfie, Joshe, and Geppetta. I don't know what the AlphaTauris are gonna do, because they are right behind each other. I think they could pull a double stack here with the gap that they've got, but it'll be close.
Yeah, it is gonna end up close, isn't it? So yeah, they're going to have to just play it careful. It might have been better for Woofy to box 1 lap early to be able to give Joshe the extra information, but yeah, we don't know what that team radio is going to be like.
Indeed, and here's going to be a real test of tires. Poinky on the wets, Deeds on the fresh inters. Judging by corner exit there, Deeds just has better traction. Poinky not able to put down the power as early. He tried, but was not able to. They're going to go side by side very slowly, very nervous, both of them actually. I think both were trying to give up the position because they didn't want to make the move there.
Yeah.
But in the end, Deets did get ahead. Geppetta in the pit lane. Same for Wolfie.
Yeah, Joshe.
The double stack, no! It's a front wing change for Joshe.
Yeah, that's going to screw Wolfie a bit. Joshe as well getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So as long as Geppetta can keep it on the racetrack, this win is almost one and done. So, Joshe though on the wets, so he has failed to change over to the inters. Oh, that's gonna throw away a massive result then from Joshe. Woofy has been undercut massively by a ton of people, probably due to the front wing change from his teammate. So, both AlphaTauris then throwing away a massive result. Dietz in the background doing some donuts behind Woofy. So unfortunately, the Haas driver losing a few positions, getting back underway. Shorts then up to P8 on his fresh inters.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Paul Wall right up on the back of Tixnix here. They're going to be fighting for P5. Let's just take a look at the battle that happened earlier. The Ferrari contact that went in the wall. Here we go. As my second monitor decides to turn off. This is just the Ferrari and Race Point or Point K earlier.
Sorry, YouTube users, you're going to have to use your memory for that one because you can't see this.
Lap 6 battle. A great redive there by the Ferrari, trying to put on a very aggressive fight back there, giving us a great battle. But then they come together here, I think. The Ferrari just not turning in, clipping that Race Point, then unfortunately picking up that front wing damage.
Oh, Larkwave with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's settling into these inters conditions now. I wonder, you know, how hard can Larkwave push to catch up? Although Larkwave does have front wing damage, I think, to be quite honest.
Up a 3-second time penalty though. Yeah. Running so clean up till now. Maverick's commentator curse.
Commentator
butchering
curse.
Him.
So hopefully this won't curse Geppetta, but yeah, Geppetta I think has this one and done. He just needs to keep it clean. Just Shay has decided to stay out on those wets. I don't know why he wouldn't just box immediately, because he's just going to be losing positions hand over fist now. So
he goes Larkwave on Just Shay. And a pretty simple move. You'd have to say, if he's not boxing off these wets, will the ring get heavier?
See, that's an interesting question. We don't know about that, if there is a slightly heavier period in there. But from the previous reports, it was that it would go from very heavy to dry towards the end of the race. So,
there he goes, pulls it into the pit lane.
Yeah.
So that's going to be his podium fight. As of now, unless a safety car brings him back into this, there is a big opportunity for safety car. Canada, very close proximities to walls, and with the reduced amount of traction due to the rain, that's definitely a factor that could still be played into a race.
For sure.
That's just sure.
I said for sure, you know, just that extra little bit of spice. I'm agreeing with you. Do you want me to disagree with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, quite frankly, I think everybody has really clean drivers after that D1 yesterday. I think we got it all out of our system, and these guys are really itching for an earnest battle here. And I don't think any safety cars will be in play today. As Tixnix gets a very poor exit, correcting some oversteer mid-corner. Paul being gifted that P4. Now he's got his sight set towards Diaz, who's 4.4 seconds up the road. Wolfie, the bottle drop, picking up his first 3-second time penalty of the Rassi. He's right behind these guys. Purple second sector. He's 4 tenths up on his best time.
Whoa,
as he taps the back of that Renault.
Yeah, taps the Renault.
Oops, not intervals. I'm gonna get rid of this. Positions made up then. 6 for Larkwave. He's the one who's made the most overtakes this race.
Wow.
And our biggest loser, Deep, losing 7 positions from his grid slot.
Yeah. I think the half spin there after coming out of the pits, losing him a lot of time. And Whiffy down the inside of Tixnix. Oh, but doesn't quite make it.
Yeah, thankfully nothing much of that. They did make contact, yeah.
Yeah. Whiffy just wanting to get on up the road. Just Jay then.
Yeah, purple lap.
Yep, speedy boy. He's settling back into these conditions well.
Yeah, so it seems Geppetta's pace is not really a one lapper. It's his consistency that's allowing him to put out this 14-second gap here. 15 laps into this race. There's still another 20 to go. So at this rate, he's pretty set to, you know, just coast. He could probably have a couple of hydrates as well. I'm sure he's having some right now with that Canadian rain.
Yes.
Oh, Wolfie, does he go straight into the hairpin? He's trying to go late on the brakes. It looks like everyone's...
Ooh, Tixnix a little bit wide, and Wolfie just says, thank you, yes, I will go for that gap. But unfortunately, that means he doesn't get a good drive. They're going to be side by side all the way down the main straight. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers?
Oh, they nearly come together. That was also close, as they're going to continue somehow facing the correct direction. Wolfie using all of his ERS there to send it down the inside at turn 1. They bang side pods there, and it looks like Wolfie still not going to get it done. And they tap more.
Oh, yeah. A lot of contact here, but Wolfie is through. How long can Tixnix hold on to Wolfie's gearbox now?
Damn, Labtate, there's your send into turn 1. Not quite as yesterday's one though. This one is a nice clean one. I've lost a lot of time to pull one though. 4 seconds. Yeah, wait 1 sec, I gotta mute myself. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. Have a great time.
Okay. Oh god, I love when I keep tapping back into this game. Everything just goes really light blue, like it's a dry session.
Oh no.
And then it all just goes back to rain. But it's fine, you know, everyone saw a very shiny blue track for some reason in these really bad conditions. But Paul, after getting away from Tixnix, he's been relinquished to try and attack. He's pushing the barriers. I think he tapped the Wall of Champions there. And now he's right on the back of Diaz. Intermediates, I guess, pit stop strategy for some reason is open now, the pit window.
Yep, absolutely. Big brain AWS strategy. Yep, thank you very much for that. Go away.
But Switzerland also deciding to start a fight of his own. Point K in P10 with a defensive line through the final corner. It's going to give Switzerland possibly the look he needs, but not a great exit.
Yes, Dietz going to get involved
but there's
here
a horse
too.
right behind him, actually.
Yeah, so Dietz could also get involved with this.
I mean, he already is involved. Now he's just going to, you know, dip that front wing somewhere. Possibly not in a stupid area anywhere at all, or sending it from a mile back. Yep. He'll have to do it pretty calculatively. Is that a word?
Calculatedly? In a calculated manner? Probably better.
That's probably a better way to say it. It's probably a word, but it's not grammatically.
Yes.
God damn it, English hard, man.
English is hard with Crimson and Maverick.
Pick up Switzerland, possibly having a look. Point K. He's gonna break really early. Switz is gonna send it.
Wow.
But actually, Point K braked on time. Switzerland was the one. Who outbroke himself.
Went a bit late. Yep. So what do you think of our jingle?
Jingle?
Yeah. English is hard with Crimson and Maverick.
No.
Someone
in chat's gonna actually put that on auto-tune, make a music out of it, you know.
Wow. Yeah, I think they should. You know, and then yep, we should make that our jingle for the start of every stream. Welcome to Deep 2 with Crimson and Maverick.
Oh, you know it. Here comes Switzerland. On this occasion, he's got a really good run. Deploying ERS now. He's got the overspeed. But he's not that brave on the brakes as he was before. But he's going to send it around the outside. Turns to the inside for the next corner. Point K looking for that switchback. Taps the rear of the McLaren, who drifts onto the racing line. And Switzerland's going to make a fantastic little move there.
Wow, good to see it. Switzerland then getting up one place. Paul Watt making a move at the hairpin on Diaz, round the outside of the hairpin. They're going to be side by side all the way down the straight, but Paul Watt struggling to get on the par, so he will lose out for now, but is in the slippy all the way down to the chicane. Stays behind the Mercedes driver. This is the battle for the final step on the podium.
Look at that top end speed.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to try it around the outside, but not quite.
Well, with a very wide line there for the entry. He's looking to get Diaz over here, but too eager on the power there. Nearly spun it. Thankfully, he corrected that little bit of oversteer and managed to face the correct direction. Still going here on lap 19. There's a switch of position. Dietz gets past Point K as well. We were watching earlier.
But cops a 3-second penalty in the process.
You just burp?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
There comes Paul maybe again. No, it's gonna sit behind, but
Jeez, what was that? Hashtag mic feedback. Thank you very much.
Was that me?
Yes.
No.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Anyway, Paul Watt really so close to Diaz's gearbox. He's almost in it.
Second time of asking, can you do anything this time around? Trying to attack Alexis Pixel 5 seconds for speeding into the pit lane. I'm assuming these tires will not go to the end, so these guys are yet to make one more stop. I know this track is very rear limited, so I think these intermediates will actually burn out before you'll get to the end.
Oh no.
Paul still not able to make anything. Let's take a look at our race leader here, Geppetto. He's just circulating by himself here. He's got a lap car right in front of him. It's Ant-Boy, it looks like. He's coming around to lap. On lap 20, he seems to be doing a lot better in these intermediate conditions than he was earlier. Just look how much bravery he's got into the entry of that corner, using all of that curb. Obviously, it'll be a lot more slippery going on those curbs, but he's just sending the Red Bull all over it. He's got a 16-second gap. How much is a pit stop around here?
I think the pit stop in Canada is relatively short, so you're probably talking around 18 seconds. So he's almost got a full pit stop in hand.
Yeah, and I mean, he doesn't even have to stretch his intermediate to get to the end and try gamble anything.
No, he can just react to the driver behind.
On this race.
Yep.
Yup. Just talking unison, that's great.
Yes, it's because we're just so good together, that's why. I think we have such a great relationship. Yes, exactly.
The father-son
relationship. I think we can agree that we are the best combo. At least, you know, there is debate about who is the better one, but as a combo, we're pretty damn good, hey? Let's freaking go.
We have to agree on, yeah.
Yes, yes. And we're not biased at all, so yeah, anyway.
All the while, Paul was stuck behind the rear wing of the Petronas Mercedes. Wolfie is starting to invite himself here. Only 2 seconds. He's been closing in since the intermediate change after losing a lot of time in that double stack. And it wasn't even a good double stack since his teammate made the incorrect judgment of going to the wets once again. And now that gap has fallen to within 2 seconds for Wolfie.
Wolfie could potentially put himself in the battle for the final step of the podium here. You know, these guys are losing, well, Paul was losing so much time to Wolfie due to being held up by Diaz, but Diaz is just doing an amazing defensive battle.
Rear diffuser there. Can Paul do it? Third time of asking here. He hasn't really been trying to push the ERS button on the last 2 laps.
Still got none though. He's still completely out of ERS. I wonder, you know, is this track very difficult for harvesting our ERS?
I mean, you'd be dumping it all on the back straight here we're going through and this main straight. And honestly, the rain, it really makes you want to push that button even more if you're not getting the greatest exit. You're just trying to run the ERS as much as you can. You're just drying it up every lap. Yeah. It looks like Paul was using it earnestly, I would say. Yeah, pretty earnestly. For sure. As Alexis picks up 3 seconds.
But it is
yellow flags.
Oh, yeah, it looks
it
like
for
a Red Bull up
ahead.
I think it's
not
Antoka.
I look just like it is Antoka.
Yeah. So Antoka losing a little bit of his wing, but has got back underway, so can still continue. Oh, look at this. Gearbox cam on Diaz's car. We can look right back at the nose of Paul Watt.
Paul was going to send it nearly.
Oh, he locked up a little bit, and he has stuck the nose in. That's going to upset Diaz's car a little bit, but is Paul Watt going to get the run here? He's still very low on ERS.
Does he go for it? He's showing his nose, his full set.
Oh, it made contact!
As Paul Watt peels into the pit lane there, Diaz might lose out to Wolfie. He does.
He does.
Up in the podium
Paul Watt then causing a major upset. Wolfie essentially gifted the podium.
Indeed, literally, here we go. Instant replay of what occurred here going down the main straight.
Paul was swapping the wets. Sorry, could have crossed you there. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Paul Watt. That's going to put him really out of contention.
Yeah, there we go. Paul Watt just misjudging. He was trying to force the move there, or force the error, and unfortunately misjudged where he should break himself.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
A lot of people picking up penalties. Let's get you an update on that real quick. 27 seconds for Alexis, nearing on disqualification actually.
Yeah, he's going to have to drive very carefully the rest of this Grand Prix. Short's doing a good job. Currently penalty free. Just
the only driver.
Yeah, he's picked up 4 positions already, just from keeping out of trouble. And you know, being on the right tire at the right time. So he's driving a very good race here. Can be very happy with this result, and could potentially pick up even more positions with once the time penalties are applied. So let's keep an eye on where Short's can end up.
Yeah, and it looks like these fights might actually go to the end. Obviously, just Shay's the last, but we've got a spin. It's Paul Watt out of the hairpin.
Yeah.
It's further down, so that hump we can see on the exit of the hairpin really caught him out there, got him some oversteer.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a bump there actually, isn't there?
I imagine, yeah, that's right, yeah. And I imagine those wet tires are probably feeling pretty horrible.
He tried to kill himself, he didn't even...
Yeah, he did there.
He tried to kill himself, but he couldn't even do that. As I'm assuming he's going to retire here. Maybe we've got yellow flags down in Sector 1. It's not for the Alfa Romeo. So he didn't get front wing damage from that. How?
That is very
And I think he has retired,
indeed.
yeah, as he's not leaving his pit box. Meanwhile, just Shay making a drive back from his unfortunate misdecision of going onto the wets.
Yeah, he's still done quite well, you know, up there in P6. You know, I think he just made enough of a gap with enough pace on the wets that, you know, he's been able, and his pace on these intermediates has been sublime as well. And he's just fought back.
He's killed himself.
Okay.
I don't know if he's killed himself.
I think he has, because it looks like, yeah, he has just run himself into the wall.
All right on board here with Wolfie. Is that really a place where you would die like that?
Well, I did. On one of my first D2 races, I got red wing at the chicane, and then had the saddest and slowest DNF you have ever seen. Just outbrake myself and just slowly slid into the wall.
What's going on?
And
Nice.
yes, we have mediums. Okay, so dry tires making an appearance. Let's see how the drivers handle this. Could be
that's not well
quite a risk. Yeah, Switz getting all crossed up at the exit. Oh, but JP also struggling on the exit of turn 2 there. But
Switch.
it doesn't look
the
quite...
It's not the right time.
Yeah, I think you would have been better going for the softs, to be quite honest. They generally grip up better.
They make contact. Switzerland,
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be able to slow the car down there. As JP looks to have cut the corner there, honestly, to make that overtake.
Yeah.
I think JP's going to give that position back. Honestly, I wouldn't have, because those tyres are just
Yeah.
not even. There's no point giving that position back, because that man was never going to do anything. You're going to overtake him the next corner. As you make more contact with him.
Yeah, he's caught right up to him here. Oh, and JP spears off to the left, but he's kept it okay. So, let's see. Yeah, Switzerland is losing 4 seconds a sector, so it is far, far, far too early yet, unfortunately. Oh, Switz being pushed around the corner by a Red Bull. That's the leader, Geppetta. So, Carlos Sainz then, going for softs. Let's just go on board with Carlos and see what kind of times he looks like he's setting. Softs can tend to bite a little bit better through the slippery track surface. Oh, but Carlos going very wide. Yeah, and doesn't seem to have an awful lot of traction. He's got Larry right in front of him.
Then fighting it out once again here. It looks like everyone's getting the braking zone terribly wrong into the hairpin. They're just going so deep. Just Shay, though, with the overspeed. It's not too much, though. He's going to put it to the inside, but he's going to back out of that one. That's probably the smarter decision from the AlphaTauri driver. Dixon's doing a top job to make that car as wide as he can.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we'll keep an eye on Carlos's delta to Larry. There's 3.6 seconds in it, and it looks like he's just losing time so gradually there over him.
Yeah, he came out of the pits side by side with Larry and has already lost 4 seconds. So, yeah, once again, it's just far, far too early for those.
Oh my god, your mic just died as the decibels.
Oh no! Am I
back to normal now? Positions between Dietz and Switzerland down in P11 and 12. They're finding out. I think the track has pretty much dried up. I don't see more spray coming on these tires. Wow, the track looks bone dry.
Yeah, Just Shay has just overtaken Tixnix. Larry then opting for the softs now. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine.
So now I'm back. Okay, great.
Let's see with Geppetta. Unfortunately, Geppetta, I think, has missed the call. He's well past, but his Larkwave is continuing. If Wolfie pits now, he might be in a very good position.
He could be.
And he's into the pit lane.
He is.
He might actually jump Larkwave.
Yeah, Diaz follows him right behind as Just Shay. Just Shay as well in behind. Just Shay then going to be the one that, unfortunately, this time gets held up by his teammate. Tixnix boxes.
A little bit less pain though.
Yeah, because I don't think Wolfie was changing his wing there, so should be okay. DRS enabled! Here we go then.
This definitely was a lap to come in. We'll ride with a Larkwave. The gap between the two, 24 seconds back to Wolfie.
Yeah.
And you have to say, with your intermediates overheating and no patches of water to go over, there's a racing point that's round. It is only Point K, the only driver driving that pink Mercedes. On the mediums, looks like he hasn't gotten those tires up to temperature. I think he's spawned once again.
Yeah, and boy then making the pass on Point K with his
double lock up from the harsh driver.
Yep. Geppetta boxing then from the lead of the Grand Prix, goes on to the soft tires.
After all that, Just Shay in that it's like still somehow right behind Tixnix.
Yeah, so still doing okay. Shorts is yet to box. So we still need to see what where Shorts comes out.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be in too much of a competitive position. He'll be P8.
Yeah, I think he'll probably lose a little bit of time here. Just Shay is gonna cut down his the lead Shorts has on him.
There was a Red Bull round. Larkwave exiting the pit lane. Wolfie coming up to the finish line here, but I think Larkwave has the gap on him. The pit lane is obviously a lot shorter than the actual racetrack, and Larkwave has a solid 3, 4, 5 second gap on Wolfie there. So even with that 1 lap overcut on the dries, in the dry, on the wets, it didn't harm him far too much.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see now what Wolfie's pace is like compared to Larkwave. You know, interpace is very different to dry pace. So let's see how these drivers can cope with these conditions. Can they get into range and battle each other?
Carlos Sainz and with the fastest lap of the race, but this will be juggled around everybody up and down the order as the track just gets up to temperature and these tires get in the normal operator window. Dietz goes fastest on the mediums. I'm so hungry.
I'm sure you are.
See, I would eat things in the morning before starting fasting, but I'm too lazy to cook.
Yeah, I thought you might say that. Because that would be the big brain thing to do.
I blame my dad for not cooking for me.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Shorts, he's come out P7, 10 seconds behind his teammate.
Yeah, so I think Shorts has done quite well to be up there in P7. I think he can be quite happy with that.
Yeah, and I just want to confirm with you, reserve drivers do not bring home any points for the constructors, correct?
Correct, they do not.
Okay.
So Shorts will not bring home any Renault points, but he will get his own points in the drivers' D2 standings.
That is very nice. Shorts probably happy to know that he could actually navigate himself in the rain. Obviously, he doesn't see himself to be the greatest in the rain. He doesn't seem to. I think he doesn't seem to be too good in the rain. He definitely struggles with the changeable conditions. He definitely doesn't like the changeable conditions.
Yeah.
So I think he could be happy with his performance today.
I think so. You know, he's coped with everything very well today. You know, to have gained 4 positions in such a competitive D2 field. Yep. I think he can be very, very happy with that today.
Meanwhile, Geppetto still going faster. Wolfie with the fast lap of the race. This will keep being thrown around until the end of the race. Honestly, I think 2 more laps and we'll have the track at optimum status. All the rain gone. You can see everything's just being rubbered in. Just shade fast lap. But Geppetto still with that solid 20-second gap. Wolfie has 9 seconds, obviously the bottle master. And he's nearly got that gap over Diaz, honestly. But with Diaz, with that penalty as well.
Yeah.
He's got P3 locked down.
If Wolfie can keep it clean here, touch wood because he is the bottle master, then Wolfie could get himself a nice little podium. He's not going to be able to catch Larkwave for P2 due to his own penalties, but, you know, Shorts getting to lap 32 before getting a penalty himself.
Oh my! Somehow Shorts better in the wets than the dry with keeping it clean for track limit.
Yes, indeed.
He's still waiting for F1 2021. We're not moving, yo. Yeah, don't worry, Armin. But soon TM in the next season or 2.
Yes.
We'll see how it is.
And we do have the 21 mini league going on at the moment. Feel free to check that out. Because we do have a few guys racing in it at the moment.
Yeah, and if you guys do need the LCR Discord, do type in the chat !LCR. I've got Nightbot to do that for you, so it'll probably shoot a Discord invite there.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That is cool. I mean, somebody type !LCR. And just to make sure it actually sends the thing. I don't know, I haven't checked the command if it works.
Yeah, let me just delete our YouTube channel because that is great.
You've not opened the server since F1 2018 season finished. It's been an awfully long time.
Yes, indeed.
So it's nearly putting it into the Wall of Champions there. Dietz right on the back of Larry. They're both just getting lapped here by Geppetto. Yeah, you can see still a bit wet here in Sector 1. The rain really, the rain, the water standing there, still making the track a bit shiny.
Yeah, I can see the sun coming out a little bit though, so hopefully that just dries that last little bit up. What am I saying? We want it to be hard for the drivers, don't we? We like watching them overcome the challenges.
Just shade them with the fast lap of the race. I think it will be calmed down now. Nobody really gonna be fighting too much with that. I don't actually. Let's have a look at the fast lap of the race. There we go. It's 11.3. So a really solid time for race conditions.
Yep.
Obviously utilizing overtake and rich mix. JP trying to close up on Switzerland. This is our closest on-track battle. The slowest driver on track currently is Alexis. His best time is a 1:16.1 on these tries. JP just goes 4/10 faster on his time. This lap around, Dante. I swear Dante was hosting. Why is he on FIFA?
Oh no. Oh no, we switched over to Dakota hosting when Dante annihilated the all the D2 drivers by turning off all assists.
Dakota, type !LCR in chat, please. I just want to see if the LCR Discord W host. Yep.
W host, exactly.
Oh my god, look, there it works. Whoa. As JP goes round the outside.
Wow!
He's overcooked it.
Yeah.
He's cut the corner.
But he's blasted around the outside of Switzerland.
He's not even got a penalty for that. That's
audacious. And you see, I know how to use that word, Crimson, unlike you.
That's an audacious statement you're making there.
Yes, it is indeed.
I've learned it immediately.
Wow.
Anyway, Switzerland trying to have a look there. Nothing there happening just yet for him. Larry under pressure from DC. He's massively overcooked it into turn 1. Switzerland is going to go into turn 1, do what Dietz couldn't, try and make the move on the Ferrari around the outside for turn 3. He's overcooked that himself. He's not being able to make an overtake there. Meanwhile, Woofy fighting everyone on track P2. Obviously, still with those penalties, can't do anything. 3 stops then made by both JP and Just Shay. 4 stops for Antoka and Alexis. And please no user be last lap. It is the last lap. I did forget that completely. Geppetto, I'm pretty sure, is on the start-finish straight. Sorry, the back straight now. He's going to come home and finish the race, while everyone else is still in Sector 1. P2 is in Sector 1.
Wow.
Well, starting Sector 2.
This has been quite a show from Geppetto, hasn't it? You know, he's just driven beautifully this entire race, been on the right tires at the right time, and has just loved life out the front.
And he's going to come home here in quite a dominant fashion, honestly. 26 seconds over the next car lap. So many drivers to win round number 4, Division 2 here in Canada. Oh, a drive you can be pretty proud of, you know, over everybody else. Tick Snakes pick up 3 seconds. Larkwave and Wolfie are going to fight each other here, have a little scrap.
They are.
Wolfie taking the ascendance there. Larkwave knows he doesn't really have to fight that one.
Yeah,
just having a little bit of fun there is Wolfie. And I think Wolfie might break his stroke of bad luck when it comes to him being a bottle job, a podium then.
Surprisingly, doesn't bottle it with that in that battle and throw away an almost 100% podium. So, yep, good job from Wolfie there. Diaz doing well up there in P4. Just Shay having a good drive back to P5. I think you can be proud of that.
I just want to say, Geppetto has lapped everyone up to lap P9.
Wow.
He's lapped half the field.
Half the field, yep, that's impressive stuff.
That is really good. But Short's going to take the line here, and he's going to weave across the line. You can tell he's pretty happy with that race. And Carlos, the last car, come across the line. P9 for him. It's pretty damn good. That was a damn good race.
Yeah, that was. That was an absolute joy to watch. So, yep, I'm pretty happy with that one.
Well, there we have it then. The Red Bull driver, Geppetto, taking the top step of the podium and the full 25 points for his championship fight. I forgot to look at where the driver's standings were. Couldn't be asked. I'm too lazy.
Wow.
Larkwave, though.
Hashtag terrible streamer.
Larkwave, I'm sure he wasn't expecting a podium today. He usually doesn't get podiums. But he has, against all adversity, managed to get himself a P2 and snag 20 points, I think it is.
Yeah, that's the thing with Larkwave. He tends to be that kind of person that just stays out of trouble and absolutely snipes those great results whenever everyone else around him fails. So yeah, I think Larkwave can be very, very proud of that result today. You know, very good job from Larkwave. So, yep, big result for him. And then, as you say, for Woofy, you know, not bottling that race too badly. No, Woofy drove a very good race this time. Really, the only thing that cost him, you know, a potential P2 here was being held up behind his teammate. Otherwise, I think he probably would have been out in front of Larkwave. But,
yeah.
You know, it's one of those things. So, yep, overall, a good drive from Woofy. You know, just a very strong performance from all of our podium finishers here today.
Yeah, and with that being said, we will round it out here. I've got to go break my fast in about 10 minutes. So, hope everybody has enjoyed watching. It's been me and Maverick commentating for you today. Hope you like the little replays as well. I just jotted in here and there. Obviously, YouTube stream inferior, so that you don't have that feature. If you do want to see the replays, twitch.tv/CrimsonAlpine official.